Hi friends, welcome to your 20-minute yoga flow and stretch. This is a full body yoga practice that you can do any time of the day when you want to create a bit more space in the body, get your energy going and feel a little bit more flexible and mobile. Now let's begin this practice sitting on the heels rather towards the back of the mat. And you can always take some support if this makes the practice more accessible for you, like a cushion or a block, but I will show you everything without any props. Now, if sitting on the heels doesn't work for you, you can always sit with the legs crossed, but sitting on the heels gives a nice opening to the ankles, the knees, the thighs, so see what works out for you today. And then go ahead and rest your hands in your lap or on your legs in a way that allows you to relax the shoulders. And just take a moment to settle in. Close down the eyes or lower the gaze. And draw your full attention into the present moment. Observe how the body settles into this posture and gradually relaxes. And notice how the breath falls into a very smooth, natural rhythm. Make a little commitment here to stay connected to your breath and to the sensations in your body throughout the next 20 minutes. And allow yourself to let everything else blur into the background for the duration of this class. This is your time to nourish your body and your mind. Take a long breath in through your nose. Gently sigh it out. And then join your palms together in front of the heart center as a gesture of connecting your mind and your body. And then gently open the eyes. Good. We come onto all fours to set up for a child's pose. Tucking the toes under to stretch through the soles of the feet, and the knees can be closer or wider. See what works for you as you push the hips back and let the abdomen rest on or in between the thighs. Let the upper body come forward. Maybe the forehead is touching the ground or it's hovering, both works fine. And then come on to the fingertips and release the palms of the ground. As you inhale, you want to crawl the fingers even a little bit more forward. And as you exhale, you want to push the hips back towards the heels, creating a bit of a length. As you inhale, expand through the ribs, grow sideways. And as you exhale, settle into the hips a little lower. One more breath in and out. And then plant your hands down firmly. Inhale, roll up into a rounded cat stretch. Knees are now under hips. You can always adjust. Exhale, tilt the pelvis for a cow stretch-like shape, and then push the hips all the way back onto the heels for your child's pose. Inhale, roll up into your cat stretch, warming up through the spine. Exhaling, tilting the pelvis, lifting the tailbone and gliding all the way back to child's pose. We do it one more time. Inhale, round up into your cat stretch. And exhale, glide it back towards the heels, child's pose. And then from here, lift the knees and roll forward into a high plank, similar movement. Exhale, bend the knees, push all the way up into a downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, round the spine forward until it's all straight in your high plank. Exhale, glide back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your high plank. And exhale, bring knees, chest and chin to the ground. Your hips stay lifted. Inhale, slide forward and through, point the toes. And exhale, bring the forehead down to the mat. Inhale again into a small cobra. Press tops of the feet down. And exhale, release the forehead down. Tuck the toes under. Press into the knees as you inhale. Exhale, push the hips back and up. We do it one more time, warming up a little bit here. Inhale, flow forward, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, slide through, small cobra, point toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now take a moment to pedal the legs, walk the dog. Stretch through soles of the feet, the calves, the hamstrings. Softly loosen the neck, looking underneath one arm and the other. And then take your feet a little bit wider than you usually would. And let both heels drop to the right side. Keep everything else. You're in the downward facing dog. Your right outer edge of the heel comes down, the left inner edge, and you squeeze right shoulder and hip towards each other as you open the left side body in the side stretch. Inhale here. Exhale. On your inhale, come back onto the tiptoes. Your arms stay long the whole time. Exhale, heels to the left. Open the right side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, bend through the knees. Press the hips higher. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the leg, open the hip. Now, moment of free movement. Circle the knee in the air, warming up and loosening up that hip joint. Good. And then from here, pull the knee forward, shoulders over wrists, big step in between the hands. Come onto the fingertips and start circling around the ankle. So you once again focus on that hip joint, leaning to the left, forward and to the right. Pushing to the heel, coming to the toes. Explore a little bit here. And then circle the other way around, mobilizing the hip joint. And then bringing the left knee down to the ground. Left hand under left shoulder, swim the right arm forward and all the way up and pull the arm out behind you. Now option one, you land the hand in your hip and you find a little back bend here. Option two, you bend the left heel in and see if you can grab the back of the foot or the ankle. Either way, open the chest a little here. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then slowly release, bring the toes down mindfully. Swim the right arm all the way forward onto the outside of the right hand. And then send the right leg back up into that three-legged dog. On your exhale, pull the knee back forward. This time we land the knee on the ground for a half pigeon pose. Push the left hip back, open through the chest, come onto the fingertips, and then sink a little bit deeper into the hip. Good. Inhale here. And exhale, walk the fingers forward. Come onto forearms or stay as you were, whatever works for you today. Don't rush anywhere. We'll take 3 long breaths. If you have more space, option to lay the upper body down fully. Breathing all the way into the areas where you feel stimulation. And then slowly walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, tucking the back toe, releasing the back knee, step into a high plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lower all the way to the ground. You could go also halfway for Chaturanga, your choice. Inhale for a cobra or your up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up into the air. Exhale, bend the leg, open the hip. Draw big circles into the air with that knee, circling out the hip joint, warming up here. And then pull the knee forward, big step in between the hands. Come onto the fingertips. Start circling out the hip here. Good. Pushing through the right heel and then coming onto the tiptoes. And you can always see in which range this movement feels good for your joints. Where can you find a soft stretch, a sensation of loosening up? Circle the other way around as well. Good. And then bring the right knee down to the ground. Right hand on the right shoulder, left arm swims all the way back. Option 1, hand lands in the hip. Option 2, you pull the right heel in for a twisted monkey pose. If this feels a lot, then stay as you were. Use your breath as your indicator. Always find that sweet spot where you feel a stimulation that allows you to stay at ease and breathe. Good. Release mindfully, toes down, swim the left arm all the way back onto the outside of the left foot. Release the right knee, bring the left leg up, three-legged dog. Pull the knee back forward, bring the lower leg down to the ground, left knee towards the left wrist, heel towards the groin, right leg pushes back. Inhale onto the fingertips for a pigeon pose. And exhale, slowly walking the hands forward. Once again, find a degree where you can breathe well, where you feel the stimulation of the left outer hip and the area of your bum. And then find soft, long breaths. And then walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the right toes under. Step into a plank pose. Take an inhale. And exhale, choose your flow. You could always use the knees. You can go into your chaturanga or all the way into the belly. Inhale, choose your back bend. Open the heart area. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up into the air. Exhale, big step in between the hands. Now strong legs. Inhale up into a high lunge. And exhale, interlace all 10 fingers and land the hands at the back of the head. Drop the back heel a little, lift the pubic bone. So you really want to feel that pull in the left groin and then lift the heart up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the elbows wide. Breathe into the front body. Very expansive pose. 2 more. Good. On the inhale, bring the arms up, release, long spine. Exhale, slowly bring the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms a little higher. And exhale, twist to the right side. Right arm comes back, left arm forward. Option to stay here, or maybe the left hand comes into the outside of the knee and gives you a bit more leverage for this twist. Inhale here. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep both arms up. And exhale, cactus the arms, and then bring hands behind the body, interlace all 10 fingers, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, only maybe sink a little deeper into the hips. If your lower back feels tight, just pull the hips back. Focus on opening the front of the body, the chest, the shoulders. Good. On the inhale, sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, land the hands down off the inside of the right foot. You can walk the right foot out to the right a little. Let the toes turn out. Come onto the tiptoes, release the back knee. Big step forward with the left foot for squat pose, Malasana. Take your time in lowering the hips down and bringing hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, open through the collarbones. Exhale, sit a little lower. Squeeze the pelvic floor, lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out, bring fingertips to the ground, press into the feet, lift the hips, and then heel toe the feet together. We're in a soft forward fold, unlock the knees, maybe grab opposite elbows, let the head hang down, sway a little from side to side, feel the back of the legs lengthening, the spine decompress. And then come into the fingertips, inhale for a half forward fold, long back, and exhale, fold all the way down. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, reach the right arm up as you bend through the left knee, open the chest. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, press the right heel towards the ground. One more breath in. And on the exhale, release everything down, forward fold, switching sides. Inhale, half lift first. Exhale, left arm up, right knee bends. Inhale, can you open through the chest a little more? Exhale, can you press the left heel down a little more? Inhale here. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift, long back. And exhale, step into a plank pose. Take your breath in first, and then choose your flow all the way or half to the ground. Inhale, your back bend. And exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale, three-legged. Exhale, big step forward. Strong legs, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands, land the palms at the back of the head. First, drop the back knee a little. Lift the pubic bone, open that whole front side. And only then lean back, open the chest. Squeeze shoulder blades together, open the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, last one. Exhale here, and then inhale, extend arms along spine. Exhale, slowly bring the knee down. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the left, stay, or bring the right hand onto the outside of the left knee for a bit more openness in your twist. Long spine in. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, release arms over side, interlace all 10 fingers at the low back. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last time, really big breath into the chest. And then release on the inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, land the hands on the inside of the left foot. Once again, make more space, walk the foot over. Release the back knee, big step forward, turn the toes out, and slowly come into Malasana, second time around. Inhale, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. Last one, in and out. Good. Bring fingertips behind you. Sit down in a mindful way. Bring soles of the feet to touch. Interlace your fingers around the toes, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward, rather with a straight back. Don't think down so much. Rather keep it nice and open. Feel into the groins. Good. And then slowly sit up. Use your hands for help to bring the knees together. And then extend your arms forward. Take a long inhale. And exhale, slowly roll your way down. If you feel like you lose control, then take hands behind the knees or hands onto the ground as you slowly make your way onto the back. Bring your feet a little closer to the body. Press the feet into the ground. They are hip distance apart. Lift the pelvis off the mat for a shoulder bridge. Open through the groins. Interlace the fingers once more at the lower back. Draw shoulder blades in towards each other. Bring the chin down a little for a long neck. And then breathe down the front body. Create loads of space through your breath. And then from here, come onto the tiptoes, release the hands, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, make your way down. As you arrive, heel toe the feet apart, all the way to the edges of the mat, and let your knees rest against each other at the center. One hand at the heart, one hand at the belly. Feeling the breath calming back down, drawing the attention back inwards. Enjoying a moment of integration, of rebalancing. And then slowly bring the knees up to the chest. Hug around the knees, squeeze them in, rock a bit from side to side. Take one more long breath in. And on the exhale, stretch out on the mat just for a little moment of rest, giving a lot of space to your legs, to your groins, to your arms and your shoulders. Dropping into a moment of stillness, releasing any doing. Feeling how the breath moves in and out of the body very naturally, nourishing you, calming you. Good. And then slowly bend your knees and roll onto one side. Very mindfully, slowly press your hands into the ground. Find your way into a comfortable seated position, maybe with the legs crossed or on the heels, just as we started practice. Keep the eyes closed or the gaze lowered just for a moment to observe how you feel after this practice. How does your body feel and your breath? What is the atmosphere in your mind now? And then bring your hands together once again in front of the heart as a gesture of connecting mind and body and as a gesture of appreciation. Thank yourself for taking the time for this practice today. And thank your body for being able to move in all these ways. And when you're ready, you can slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel a little bit more alive and mobile in your body. Please let me know what you thought about this practice and what you would like to practice next. I have a new video at least once a week. And I have some beautiful offers for you below. I do yoga retreats in gorgeous places, and we have a yoga teacher training coming up. So please stay in touch. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you very soon. Have a lovely one.